Goblin Bikers ride again. As the world's #1 Goblin enjoyer, I've always had a soft spot for this deck, but I can't deny that the deck was mid. Well, it's finally Goblin time, as they receive not 1, not 2, but 3 cards in Rage of the Abyss, which seem ready to make them about as good as Goblins deserve to be. The star of the show is the new level 6 Fiend, tentatively translated as Badass Goblin Bikers, and it sure is. Despite its level of 6, it's actually the normal summon Goblin Bikers have been hoping for, being able to be normal summon without tribute if you control no monsters or only goblins. If normal or special summon, it can special summon any level 4 or lower goblin from our deck, which is about as great as it sounds. And to top it all off, if sent to the graveyard, it can target a card on the field to attach to a goblin XYZ monster you control, which means that if you can somehow manage the Herculean task of sending it to the graveyard, it's also an interruption. Badass Goblin Bikers just does so much for the deck, but most importantly, it's the starter they've been missing. And while the level may seem awkward, goblins have quite a few tools to get around that, including the new spell, Goblinbiker Grand Imprisonment. This quickly spell allows you to tribute a monster to special summon any goblin from the deck, although it cannot attack this turn. It also has a graveyard effect, which is nice, but let's not even begin to pretend we're playing it for that. Goblinbiker Grand Imprisonment is just great, allowing goblins to extend by summoning any of the relevant goblins, and of course, giving goblins a way to play around targeting. And its mere existence also turns good old Doug Charger into a starter. Finally, we have Goblinbiker Grand Crisis, a continuous trap that allows you to target one goblin monster you control and one monster your opponent controls, or one goblin monster in your graveyard and one monster in your opponent's graveyard to banish both. In addition, you can send this face-up card from the spell and trap zone to the graveyard to target 5 of your banished goblin monsters with different names, and special summon all of them. Grand Crisis mostly serves as a way for Goblin Bikers to play a longer game. It won't always be relevant, but repeatable banishment is always a useful tool to have in your pocket. And the second effect is just fun to pull off. Now this is a basic combo using Badass Goblin Bikers as our starter. We begin by normal summoning it, activating its effect to special summon Doug Charger from our deck. When special summoned, Doug Charger will search for a Goblin Biker spell or trap, in this case, Grand Imprisonment. We activate Grand Imprisonment, tributing our Badass Goblin Bikers, special summoning Clattersploder from our deck. When special summoned, Clattersploder will bring back the Badass Goblin Bikers from our graveyard. Now we overlay for Goblin Biker Big Gabonga, activating its effect to search for Goblin Biker Boommark. From here we can activate Boommark's effect, detaching Clattersploder to special summon itself from our hand. And now we can link it for IP Masquerena. Finally, during the end phase we can activate Big Gabonga to attach another copy of Badass Goblin Bikers to itself as material. All in all, the Goblin Biker support really is great, allowing the deck to stand on its own without the help of cards they previously had to rely on, like Tall Guide, Terratop, and... While it may not be as apparently strong as other waves of support, it really feels like it's managed to give Goblin Biker its own identity, and I'm all for it.